Happy Tuesday. I think today is Tuesday, and I'm very happy and excited that you are here. Welcome to another episode of this series called The Energetics of Money and Wealth for Women. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Olga Nelson, known as Polkis. That's my brand. I am a certified money coach and life coach. I'm also an investor in real estate. We have our own business. I invest in the stock market, day trader, and I'm also an engineer, mom, and wife. So welcome. If you're new here, I'm very happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy this new series because we're going to be unloading and unpacking a lot of the energetics of money and how this transforms our reality, how this shows up in our life, and how our relationship of money actually starts creating our external reality financially. Everything about money, right? So let me check here that we are okay. Perfect. So the energetics of money, it's a topic very, very important for you to understand once you start creating more abundance in your life, more wealth in your life, when you start attracting new financial opportunities, or when you want to start creating a business and then you want to escalate it to big numbers, maybe get many clients, many sales, or maybe you are in the corporate world and you want to um, get a higher paying job or grow in your career. So all of these things are related to money, right? Especially if you want to become an investor, open your new business, do all of those things. These topic, if you understand the whole energetics of money, your money transactions, your wealth building is going to be so much easier. So let's start. I have my notes here. I have the chat open here. If you have any questions, please just write them in the chat. Or if you're watching the recording video of this episode, you can post those questions in the comments. So, ladies, what if I told you that money is not just like the paper, the coins, the Bitcoin, the meme coins, that is not just like a bank account, but is actually just energy? I know this whole concept of energy, that money is energy, is more common now with all these amazing books that are coming out, all these podcasts, a lot of like the new era or new content that we are like awakening our consciousness as the new generation. Then we start noticing and learning that money is energy. So there is many governing um, laws in this universe, and all the universe is just moving through energy. And also, because all of this is energy, the relationship that you have, the energy that you have in the relationship you have with money, it will determine how much it flows into your life. So most people see money as something negative or something that they have to chase. They have to chase the next client, the next paycheck, something that you really have to struggle with. Or a lot of people like struggle with like thinking that they have to work hard to make a lot of money, or they fear of losing this money if they want to get into investing and stuff. But when you start understanding that money, it's energy, and that it's an energetic exchange in every transaction, every investment, every time you pay, every time you make money, you start shifting your mentality from scarcity to abundance. And that way you will be able to attract more wealth with ease, more opportunities, more financial opportunities, and more financial, like better situations. So I invite you to please stay with me, watch until the end, because by the end of this video, you will know some of the things that are going to help you shift from scarcity feeling, bad energy, bad money energy, into abundance, so you can start manifesting and creating more abundance in your life financially. So welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. So let's start con un cafecito. I have my cafecito over here always. We're going to start talking about the energy of money. What does that mean? Like we hear all of the, oh, money's energy flows, money's energy. We have energy, we're energy beings, energy. Okay, but what does that mean, right? Like explain me. So to going a little back to the beginnings of time, the beginning of universe, the beginning of God creation, of the creator making this whole expansion of like many planets and many universes and many beings in this physical world. The universe itself operates everything, not just planet Earth. The whole universe operates in pure energy. So we're just pure energy. And because we're pure energy, we also manifested this physical body. But what's moving and creating everything around us, and in this case, abundance, financial abundance and wealth, it's energy. So one of the big forces that we need to learn to control and to like maneuver in this physical world is the energy of money. There is the energy of sex, and then there is the energy of food. Like if we learn how to control, and the energy of relationships, if we learn how to not control, because we can't have full control, but if we learn how to play these energies and have like good synergy with these energies, we are going to have a lot of success in our life and a lot of happiness. Of course, success depends on how you see it. But going back to the topic, that the energy of money is not just a currency. It's not like the dollar bill, it's not the Canadian dollar, it's not the quetzales, it's not the Swiss franc. It's a reflection of your mindset. Let me say that again. Money is not a currency, but money is the reflection of your mindset, your emotions, and your actions. Your emotions are feelings. So when you feel some type of way about money, then that's going to transcribe into how you manifest money. Your actions, right? Like, what are your financial habits? How are you spending or investing? And then also your mindset. Like, what thoughts, feelings, and do you have about money when you walk into a new job, when you get paid? So money is not just currency, but it's a reflection of your mindset, your emotions, and your actions. All of these together creates the whole energy, the whole money energy, right? So a lot of the common energetic blocks that I come to see, and I see when the people that I work with, when I coach them around money, or when I go and talk about it, or the messages I get in Instagram about money, I see a lot of like people feel unworthy of becoming wealthy. So feeling unworthy of wealth is a true feeling, because many times you have these beliefs around yourself, or this ideology and about yourself, right? The way you grew up, or the way of your environment is. And therefore you start feeling unworthy, that no, like, I'm not good with money, I'm not good managing money, I'm not good at investing money, or learning all this terminology and concepts and investments, and I'm not qualified to get that high paying job. So you start feeling worthy of wealth. This is very common, and it's all of these are energetic blocks, right? Like nobody's telling you with a label right here that, hey, you're unworthy of not receiving wealth. No, all of this is our own work, our own. We are the creators of our reality. Also, another one is seeing money as bad. A lot of people fear money because they feel that money is going to change them, and that is far from the truth. Money is just going to amplify who you are already. So if you're a great individual, then money is going to amplify that. It's going to highlight it, right? Like when you highlight a word in a book, that's just what's going to do. If you have a lot of ego, when you dump money into your account, your ego is going to inflate. And then if you don't learn how to maneuver these energies, then you can attract a lot of chaos in your life. But if you are someone that is good, that it's honest, that you want to help back, and you're just like a good human being, then when you dump that money into your bank account or your environment, then is going to get amplified. Your goodness, your kindness is going to get amplified. You're going to want to help other people, and you're going to want to give back or share, whatever form, shape, or form it is, but you're going to do that. So when people think that money is bad, that is hard to get, that is evil, in all of these things, then there is an underlying fear there, right? Like probably many underlying fears that are going to make people think this way. Another energetic block is that a lot of people think that rich people, when or a wealthy person, it's greedy, or they are bad, they do bad things with money, and they resent those people, right? Like I see many people judging other people, like, oh, I don't know who think he is, or start judging other rich people, and that's because it's an energetic block for them, because maybe they feel unworthy of being wealthy. They have these beliefs around money. So everything that you are feeling, your emotions around money, your actions and your mindset around money, all these energetic blocks are creating your energy field of money. So when you radiate that, when you project that energy back into the universe, you're telling the universe money is bad, therefore I don't want it. Rich people are bad, therefore I don't want to become one. Or I don't feel worthy of being wealthy, therefore money is not going to come your way. Because money is not good or bad, it's just a neutral energy that just amplifies who you are. It's just going to go and amplify what's there already. So for example, if there is a dark room and there is a lot of dust in this room, light, aka energy, is just going to come and show what's there already. So if you turn the light in a dusty room, the light is just going to show what's there. But if it's a dark room full of flowers, then the light is going to show that beautiful thing inside. So money is just the energy, is an amplifier. And other thing that when we have this energy around money, our type of energy is going to shape our reality, because you see it, right? Like you start to see it. The mindset that we have, the actions that we take towards financial decisions, our emotions around money, those are the dictators. The step number one is your thoughts. Your thoughts are going to start attracting realities, financial situations, financial hardships, financial opportunities. All of that, it's because of the mindset that you have. And I know it's hard to hear, because many people say, well, I don't want to be broke, or I don't want to have debt. But maybe your 5% of the brain doesn't want that. But remember that the other 95% is your subconscious, that's what it's telling all the time. And once we take responsibility that we are the creators of our financial destiny, our financial reality, I feel that we can truly start attracting and creating the life that we want. But many people think like, no, I don't accept that. I don't accept that I created this, that I manifested this bad situation. But once we understand we are the ones that are creating this, then we have the power. It's actually a power that we have to transform that. So remember that our thoughts and emotions are constantly creating our financial reality. And if we're sending out scarcity energy into the world, we are going to attract that. And this is because of the law of, what is this law called? There is a lot of laws in the universe that are constantly taking action. Um, the law of similarity, right? Like attracts like, just like the law of attraction showed and taught in their books. This law, it says that when you vibrate at a certain frequency, you're in that magnetic field, you're there. So what you're going to attract is what you're resonating with, right? Like you're vibrating at this frequency. But if you are attracting in abundance, just think when something goes good in your day, and then another good thing happens, and then another one, you start kind of like a ripple effect, a domino effect. And that's when you know you're vibrating high. You're attracting all these amazing opportunities. You're attracting all these amazing things that are happening in your life. But it's because of that law of similarity, right? So like attracts like. So when we are vibrating that in that scarcity energy, guess what? You will attract more lack. So some of the examples, someone in the chat yesterday when I posted on Instagram stories, like, hey, what are some topics that you guys like to do or talk about when it comes to money? Someone asked like how to shift from scarcity um, thinking. And this is a very common thinking, because there is two ways of thinking when it comes to money. We can always be thinking in scarcity, or the opposite will be abundance. So a way that you to catch yourself when you're thinking about scarcity is when you start saying to yourself, I never have enough, or it's never enough. Doesn't matter how much I work, doesn't matter how much I sell, doesn't matter how much I try. It's never enough. Like money just comes and it leaves. It doesn't want to stay with me. Or when you see someone else winning at life, maybe they got a good business, a good financial opportunity, or maybe they got the new car that they always wanted, or they bought their beautiful house, or when you see someone else winning financially, then you feel lack. And all of these things start with consciousness. You need to have awareness into how you feel. Remember, your emotions are creating the energy when it comes to money. So if you feel lack, you feel that there is not enough. If she wins, if he wins, I can't win because there is limited source in this universe. Then a way you can reframe this thought is just know that there is enough for everyone. There is room for everyone, and this universe is so vast and huge that we have no idea. It's known that we only know 1% of the physical reality, not even 5% anymore, 1%. And 1% is known of this earth, this galaxy of the Milky Way. Imagine what's out there, the 99%. And we're over here thinking and worrying because we only know 1%. So when you think in abundance, when you think about the sun, right? Like, do you get jealous because your neighbor has sun in his backyard and you're like, oh my God, if he gets enough sun in his backyard, I'm not going to get sun. Do you see the sun is so limited and it gives energy to everyone, and that is just the sun. So don't downplay God in the universe thinking that God is not going to provide for you. So when you start thinking in abundance, you celebrate other people's wins, you see someone else winning, and then you get excited because you know that yours is coming in the way. Because if God showed you an example of someone getting what you want, it's like hint, hint, it's coming your way, but they want to test you. God will test you and be like, hey, do you feel greed? Do you feel scarcity? Because if you do, then maybe you're not ready for it, because you're not going to be happy if you're not happy with what you have already. So another thing is that you don't get money. You just don't get money. You aligned with money. This is the whole energetics of money. Remember, I said that if you are vibrating a certain frequency, you're going to align to that same thing that is at that frequency. I'm going to do another in-depth class where I'm going to show some charts of levels of frequency and how those frequencies have numbers, and those numbers are attached to emotions that you feel in your body. And we're going to do a whole training in how to feel those things when it comes to your magnetic field with money, right? Like your energy of money. So you don't get money, you align with money. And sometimes you don't lose money, you align with scarcity. So you start to see the whole energetics of money. So when we rise our money frequency or our financial abundance frequency, money finds you. You can't be looking for someone in floor 1 when money's in level 7, maybe level 8 of a building. So what are you doing looking for money in the parking lot? It's not going to be there. You need to get in the elevator, push number 8, and then go up there, and then you will align with it. Money will find you. Be like, hey girl, I'm here. Well, I'm here too. Hello. But what are we doing looking for money in the parking lot? The parking lot might be feeling like scarcity, greed, envy, jealousy, anger towards money, a lot of scarcity and fear, right? Remember, fear, it's like one of the things that we feel a lot when it comes to money. Money is one of those things, main things. I tell you at the beginning of this video, the governing forces or energies that we need to have control and learn to maneuver in this world are the energy of money, the energy of sex and relationships, right? Like not just sexual relationships, but relationships in general, and with food. If we learn to control those things in our life, we're going to have a lot of success. And think about, maybe most of your problems come from one of those three. Either you want to lose weight, gain weight, work on your muscle, your physical. Eating is so hard. People have so many addictions and things they put in their mouth, drugs and all of these. Energies. Think about problems that you have with your relationships, not just romantic relationships, but with your family, with friends, with people you know, with your coworkers. And guess what? Money, right? Like money probably has a lot of problems in your life. And if we learn to maneuver and learn how to dominate and work with these energies, you're going to become the goddess that you are. You have all that power inside. It's just like remembering who you are. You don't have to learn something new. You just have to remember who you are. You're an extension of light, an extension of God. So when we put these energies, when we align with these energies, money is going to find us so easy. So how can we start to align with abundance and attract more money? Girl, tell me. Okay, number one, we're going to start shifting our money language. Words have a lot of power. So when we start saying that's too expensive, I can't afford that. The can't carries a lot of energy. So energy, it's put into words as well. I don't know if you guys saw a study of this doctor, this scientific. He made a study of putting like good words to water or say good words to water, and then they put them like to freeze, and then the crystals of the water that they were telling love words or nice music to it, they were beautiful, like the snowflakes. They have beautiful geometric shapes, and then to that another cup of water for 7 days, they told bad words and put bad music and bad words like I hate you, you're bad. And when they did I freeze? Let's see. I see my screen froze. I don't know if I'm frozen. Did I freeze, guys? I don't know. Let me find it out. Then it was the Wi-Fi. Thank you for waiting. Anyways, so I was talking about the crystals of the water. So when they froze the water that was bad or talk to bad, the crystals were ugly. The crystals look bad. So words carry energy. So the number one thing that we can start to shift our relationship with money in aligning with wealth is shifting our money language. And if you don't have a diverse vocabulary when it comes to wealth or finances, I invite you to start listening to books. It's a difference when you listen than when you read. So I recommend if you're a reader, start listening to them too. But if you only listen, I recommend also to actually read the word so you can do the connotation of the word on how it sounds, how it's written, and then how it's spelled. So you can learn some new financial lingo or abundance lingo when it comes to money. Because if you start saying only these negative words, they carry energy, and that energy is added to your energy bank of not attracting abundance. So instead of saying oh, I'm so broke, I'm poor, whatever, you can start reframing that and saying I'm open to receive wealth. Right? Does it sound better? Like those words already had better energy, better feeling. So start saying I'm open to receiving wealth. And every time you spend money, you have to say, money, go ahead. I'm happy I can pay you, and you will return to me multiplied. Go and bring your friends over. So this is something that I love to do. These are little exercises that I give my clients when I coach them when it comes to money, or if I do a speaking event, I always give this exercise. Every time you spend, you have to be in a high vibration, have energy, and you always being grateful that you were able to pay this transaction, and you will return to me multiplied. And it does make a difference. It does make a difference. And this is what I tell money, and it's just nice to respect money that way. So another one is practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude for the current financial situations that you have, even though they're bad. There is no bad or good. Even the bad help us to grow and help us to fix things. Because if it wouldn't be bad, you wouldn't have to fix anything. You wouldn't have to learn something new. You wouldn't have to maybe open that business or have a little more ambition or change some financial habits. So even in the good, remember that even the bad, God always sends us good lessons there to learn or things that we have to improve. So even when you think is bad, it is actually a good thing. So when we always say, thank you, God, for the opportunity, because right now I don't have money, uh, or for this job that they're not paying me enough or appreciating me enough, but I'm so grateful. So when you start showing gratitude for even the debt that you have, then that has good energy and you will project that into the universe. And then the universe is going to say back to you, God is going to be like, okay, she's grateful, she's vibing high, money's going to align with you. So another one is circulating money with trust and not fear. I feel like a lot of us have bad feelings when it comes to spending money, and we think that, oh, I'm just spending money and I'm not going to be able to get this back, or it was hard to earn these $200. Excuse me, now I have to like pay and let it go. And you feel scarcity when you pay. So every time you pay, as I say, you have to like circulate money with trust. Trust that this energy is going to come back to you. Remember that money travels, it cannot be destroyed, it cannot be created, it can only be transformed. And because it's transformed, it's circulating. It's always constant circulation. So you have to trust that there is enough. And then if you put something to investments, or if you pay your taxes, especially now that tax season is coming out, be ready for that. Pay with high frequency. So if you start thinking that I have fear, I'm going to pay, I don't know if I'm going to get my money back. Now is the time to start thinking in abundance and thinking and doing circulating money with trust. Trust that it's going to come back. Money is meant to flow. I'm not going to hold this money, because hoarding money from fear or loss creates more energetic blockages. Instead of circulating this money with confidence that I'm going to be able to make more. God is going to provide for me. God is going to show me new financial opportunities. God is going to send me more abundance, because that way I can help more. But if you hoard money because of the fear of losing it, then you're just attracting more misery, more scarcity. So many people, for example, have a lot of fear in investing in their growth, your financial growth, your spiritual growth, your mental growth. And maybe they have fears of investing in their business. Maybe they don't want to hire the new camera system, or they hire like someone that is going to raise their frequency or their knowledge of their employees, or technical training, or anything, right? Like to invest in your business and your employees. But if you start giving from an abundant place, knowing that money will return. So don't be that person that gets paralyzed and you don't invest in your growth because of the fear of losing those $500, $200, or investing in your team. Because you cannot make more money if you're not investing back that money into your team, the people helping you. Or maybe you are your own team, right? Like there is many like small business, solo entrepreneurs. But if you're not growing, your business is not going to grow, because your business is only going to grow as much as you grow, as much as financial knowledge you have, as growth you have. So to wrap this up, ladies, energy means also that you need to start embodying and visualizing wealth. And I'm going to explain this. Because wealth is not just a feeling, it's not just a number, or it's not just like kind of like the end goal. Wealth and being wealthy is a feeling. Because I know many wealthy people that don't feel wealthy, and they just like ignore it, or don't want to enjoy it, or they're stingy, they don't want to share. And you need to start feeling wealthy. Feeling wealthy to attract more. Remember that when you align to that energy and frequency of wealth and money, money is going to find you there. So you need to start feeling wealthy before it comes to you. This is the biggest secret, because if you don't feel wealthy, if you don't feel worthy right now of being wealthy, the million is not going to come with that feeling. And but it might come with many other different feelings, because your container, your wealth container, or your vessel, your body, your capacity is not going to be able to hold it. But if you start training your nervous system before, expanding your wealth container before, you are going to embody that, and then you're going, when money shows up, you are going to feel like, oh, it's normal. I've been waiting for you. I in my head, I always had you. So a small practice for, I always love to give practical steps. So a small practice will be that 3 to 5 minutes every day, you just think about and visualize these things that you want to get, that you want to accomplish with wealth. And then start seeing how would it feel, and then notice if there is any trigger that comes up, and opportunities. For example, opportunities that you can take, things that you can donate to, people that you can help. And if you notice the triggers are coming up when you start thinking about these things, let me know, and then we can expand in a deeper video, deeper training, so I can help you to start embodying these things. Because if you start embodying the energy now, becoming wealthy is going to be so much easier than if you just go with a mentality of I have to work hard and I have to do things hard the long way to get money. So I want you to start taking actions towards abundance and practicing these things, because money responds to clarity. If you don't have clarity in your goals and how your energy is feeling, how you're vibrating every day, in circulating money with confidence and letting money flow instead of hoarding it, then you're going to start shifting your energy, and you're going to start trusting abundance, that this is an abundant planet, an abundance universe. And then you're going to start taking inspired action because you are feeling good. You are at high energy. So that way, money will start flowing naturally and effortlessly to you. So thank you so much for watching, my goddess. I hope you like this episode. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, if you learned something new. And also, you can post in the comments if there is anything that you want me to expand on. This new series, The Energetics of Wealth and Money for Women, it's going to be great, and I need your help to share it to someone, a friend that is in her journey to become wealthy. Please like this video and subscribe, and leave a comment with your thoughts about this topic, or if you have a topic that you want me to talk more in depth. Thank you so much, my wealthy goddess. I love you, and I'll see you in the next episode.